Hi everyone, welcome to Embedded World. We are here at Toradex booth. Here with me there is Jon. Jon, could you present yourself, what you do?
Sure. So I am the team lead of our Torizon Cloud development team in the R&D department. I also, on the open source side of things, I work with the Linux Foundation on software supply chain security issues and software update security.
Could you tell us what you are doing now, what we are presenting this Embedded World?
Yeah, so this embedded world, I think the thing that I'm generally most excited about is talking about what we can provide for the upcoming Cyber Resilience Act requirements. So I think people already know that we provide a great, secure software update system that works out of the box. What I think is maybe not as well known is the way that this really helps with all of the elements of supply chain security, and in particular, the way that now that we're offering secure boot working out of the box, combined with our software update system, lets you get secure, cryptographically attested, remote attestations of software running. This really closes the loop on supply chain security topics.
And how this impact, the Cyber Resilience Act, and for example, if you could highlight what we are doing in Toradex and Torizon to cover what is requested by this new regulation.
You have a responsibility under the CRA to know what software is running on your devices. You need to be able to rapidly patch any open security issues, and you need to be able to communicate about those things, actively monitor. Now, obviously, our cloud solution allows you to rapidly patch things. That's core functionality. I think you might have already heard about the great work we're doing with SBOMs. So software bill of materials are an important element of CRA compliance. A software bill of materials is a machine-readable format that lets you know all of the software components that go into your device. And we're already generating those SBOMs with all of our builds. What a lot of people haven't quite realized yet is that isn't the whole story. Now, you can have a software bill of materials that you generate at build time. How do you know what's actually running on your device? This is the really key thing that Torizon and Torizon Cloud does that a lot of other update systems just aren't able to do. Every time your device checks for an update, we generate a manifest signed by each individual component in the device and then by the overall update agent that tells you by hash exactly what software is running on the device. And then using our software repository, you can link that back all the way back to the Octo build that generated it, or the Docker file or set of Docker files that you've used in your containerized application, and each of those with its own SBOM. It really closes the loop to make sure you have absolute certainty about all of this stuff. And in these future regulations, you have the responsibility to have that certainty.
And what about the future? What we are going to do?
We have a lot of exciting things in the pipeline. One of the things we're focusing on in this upcoming year is much more advanced fleet management and update campaign rollout features. So things like update waves and conditional rollouts of software updates is all coming. I'll also mention that we have just officially put out of beta our remote access client and server component. So you can now have a secure remote shell using a native SSH session to a device in the field anywhere in the world. You can be debugging a board on your colleague's desk in Tokyo, sitting in your office in Germany, or save yourself a trip out for a technician to troubleshoot some difficult issue in the field.
One last thing, what about our UI UX provided by Torizon Cloud?
So we've made a lot of performance improvements in this area. We're always trying to get better in that way. We're also later this quarter going to be launching a completely new and overhauled UI with new UX design, and in general a lot more features surrounding the ability of our customers to describe their product in our UI.
Thank you so much. See you next time.